Continuing on my quest to find the best run-and-gun shooters, today I'm trying out Gunfire Reborn. This game originally came out in 2021 for PC and then made its way to Xbox in 2022, so no worries about optimization or frame rate stuff as I've seen nothing bad so far. Gunfire Reborn is basically a group of animals dealing with bad spirits, each having a unique personality, you know, the old stick. Now, I'll admit, after playing only the game for an hour, I was thinking about refunding the game. I was pretty disappointed for sure, but more on that later because, forget Duck Woman, who's this long-eared, fluffy thing? There was my goal, my quest. I must unlock the bunny girl. But like taking a girl in the real world to the opera to impress your way in, the amount of time just wasn't that worth the sweet, fluffy reward. The game's biggest positive is the art style. I've always loved the Chinese aesthetic, but even more prominently shown in the stone soldiers, but the playable characters themselves look like clay and almost unpolished. Throughout my first session of playing, I never really smiled or went whoa. It just wasn't that exciting, and I believe it was due to the first character you have access to. After working my ass off to unlock the sweet bunny girl, we can finally get into the good stuff. Bunny girl was actually a blast to play due to her abilities really syncing well with each other. The whole idea with her is to keep building up her swords, then when at max, you can throw to inflict massive damage. And she has the Lotus Kiss. That would do damage, but if the enemy took enough hits, then it would inflict that massive damage again. Bitch, she just said that was special between us. Her design was awesome, and honestly, out of any of the recent games I've played, it actually felt like a really good and well-endowed character. What designs are not awesome, though, are the enemy attacks and bosses in particular. I can't tell you how many times I died and did not even know what hit me. In fact, there were sometimes attacks that were guaranteed to hit me, and there was just nothing I could do about it. Now, this may seem just whining, but one thing I like to see is patterns and then adapt to them. This is fun, but unfortunately, you don't get that with this game. The music I've been playing throughout the entire video is not part of the game. Here is an unedited part of the game. There is no feeling to every hit, and when you compare to Trepanne 2 and RoboQuest, the music is adaptive and you get immersed enough to get headaches. And with this game, I was having to go on YouTube and find music to play so I didn't fall asleep. What's interesting is the game seems to have a great reception of being a cheap roguelite game. But why have this game when you can get RoboQuest on the Game Pass? I spent 20 bucks on this game, and the only positive I really feel is the art style. Maybe it's because now it's almost 3 years old. I don't mind a game being hard, as it makes the wins all that much sweeter, but when a game is unfair with bosses or bugs, then it's a different story where instead of you dying due to your own fault, it's out of your hands. Well, it looks like the quest continues for the good run-and-gun shooters. This one was kind of, not necessarily disappointing, but definitely underwhelming. You guys got any new suggestions or some new ones?